Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is your challenge. The challenge invasion of the champions. I forgot the damn name. Season 29, episode 14. This is the first part of the two-part finale. So they started off, well, they finished off where they started up with them jumping in the water. Nelson couldn't swim, poor thing. They finally made it to the beginning. Um... We got CT and Camilla first. We got Corey and Nicole second. Nelson and Ashley last because Nelson can't swim apparently. And I don't blame him. In the most places, people can swim. That current was a little too strong and I don't blame him. I wouldn't have stressed myself out like they was doing. Hell, they was tired and getting to the first part. So I don't blame you, Nelson. Take your goddamn time. Don't try to will your ass already. You can swim or you swim enough to get your ass through. Nelson, I'm glad you finished it or whatever. But of course, the first part is a puzzle. The little triangle thing where they got to count each number when divided up to the number with the think they said on the board. Oh, most they on the board, and it was numbers on the board, and they had to count the number plus the squares, not the square, the triangle on the board, and divide it up. Yeah, Camilla and CT figured it out thanks to Camilla, and they get first and solved it, then swim back. And Ashley and Nelson, they got third. They got second, and Corey and Nicole, they got stuck solving the damn puzzle. That's what it was. I don't know why I got confused on that part, because I knew Nelson and, no, CT and them, yeah, but anyway, though, Ashley and Nelson could never solve the puzzle. I don't know why I got confused there with Ashley and Nelson. But yeah, but Nicole and Corey got confused trying to solve the puzzle. They didn't realize as they was reading that puzzle part, the number was actually in there. So I guess between them adding up and it didn't add right to get the key off the little chest to open the thing to go back to the deck. They didn't figure it out. Everybody else done waiting on them. They finally figured it out. And after they figure it out, everybody's not done waiting on them. Then they paddleboard back after they figure it out. Once they looked at the board and figured that little piece out, they finally get it and they paddleboard back like they was taking their time. They say, shit, we ain't racing no more. Fuck that. I don't blame you. Hell, everybody else there, they chilling and relaxing, waiting on us. Shit, fuck that. Let's go ahead and take our damn time. So they took their time. They got bad. Then we get Ashley and Nelson. They got second. Corey, they got stuck solving the puzzle. CT made them make it to the deck first again, and they solved the puzzle. Nelson them got second. Of course, Corey them got last. So that's where that ended at. Then, hold on. Let me get my notes together. CT and Camilla finished the first. Oh, yeah, they finished and they done for the day. They didn't finish and they done. Excuse me, I'm all over the place. I got these notes because that was a lot to damn keep up with. For me, it was. Yeah, so they got done with that, and basically that first part was the easiest part. Corey and wait. No, Corey and Nicole didn't finish the puzzle. Did they finish that first puzzle? Yeah, they finished it. They all finished the puzzle. The first part was relatively easy with their swim and them solving the puzzle. Nicole and Corey couldn't figure out the puzzle because they didn't look at the sign to know the parts of the puzzle. That's the part that's confused me, that first part. Now, the second part going to be easy for me. Okay, I remember that. Yep, so day one was complete. They finished. Find out after he done told them this. He told them, y'all bored with the house. Y'all ain't going back to the house. y'all going back to the shelter where the underdogs was living in the shelter, and I guess the underdog must have told them and gave them fair warning that the shelter wasn't nothing nice in the rain and the wind and all that, and you can't bathe, and well, they did bathe. I think once they figured it out, I guess fits it together, they did bathe, didn't they? Because they were first bathing when they first got there or whatnot. When they first got to the shelter, they was swimming, they was bathing in the beach, and then somehow they got the shower that next day. Because I remember correctly, they didn't get that shower when they first got there. They got that the second or third day they was there. They got that damn shower. And they were getting ready to wrap up the shop, then send them to the house where they found out the champions came in. So they didn't have the shower when they first got there. Then they get there, they seen, and it been that damn long, or has it been that long? Lord, they get to the shelter, and the shelter look a hot ass mess. Look like it done caught on fire. Look like they caught on fire. Look like some people came in, you know, unstopped the fire, left the little building up there like it's burnt up. It basically hit, you see a lot of coconuts there on the side, or over there on the little corner over there. They didn't realize how important them coconuts was until they got there, and then that night, TJ came, and when he came and he told them, we got a little challenge for y'all. It's called the Time Buster, and what you got to do is, they had like a little box with a little sheet over it. What they didn't know is they had to bust these coconut open with a help of a little pole thing that they bounce it on. And when they bounce it, you pour the juice inside the hole. What they didn't know, no coconut was so significant to them. And so everybody did it. Once he told them, your prize is you get to add 5 minutes to the person time. I guess they was thinking it was a group thing, like one person, that the person in the group get to throw it on one team. What they didn't know was, that it was individual, and like, let's say for instance, cause I think Nicole and Corey won. I don't know, Lord, I'm so confused. Nicole and Corey won, so that each individual, Corey chose CT to give his time, but to add 5 more minutes to his time. Nicole decided it might would have been more logical now that I think about it now, Nicole. I know you don't think Ashley deserved to be there, but she kind of did deserve her. She kind of did earn her way there. As much as I don't like the little messy heifer, she earned her keeping. I can say she didn't skate all the way to the end. She at least earned her space in my eyes. Not really, but she made it and she there. So Nicole decides to give her the time, the 5-minute time. Of course, Ashley and her fellas, and why you chose to give me the time? They go Camilla, they go this person, why you didn't give it to them? They're like, girl, chill. It ain't nothing that serious. She just tried to give it to you, her reason alone, like, she don't think Ashley deserved to be there, or think she earned her way in her eyes that she made it to the finals. So I guess that's why she gave it to Ashley, and Ashley didn't appreciate that no damn man. They're like, girl, shut up. It's a thing. Get over it. Move on. If the girl don't like you, and clearly she don't like you, so she decided to give you this time. And why are you making a big scene and being theatrics? Oh yeah, that's right. You showed your ass the whole damn season, being dramatic, being extra, yelling, screaming. How many times did you attempt to quit? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 times. So I'm not surprised that she freaked out and went all off till they all told her to shut up, and until they told her to shut up and take it and run with it like everybody else. I mean, CT took it on the chin. Why can't you? She can't take it on the chin because she is a dramatic heifer. So as that did, then the night ended, and then that ended. Day 2. This time, he threw another twist at them, telling them that you get to pick your own teams, and that this challenge requires you to have strength. I think he said strength and also a strong stomach. So basically, we found out later as they were going on what he meant by this. I guess they thought they was gonna be lifting something and whatnot. To come to find out, they was gonna be eating something. And so as they switched team and started, found out they had a whole variety of shit to eat. Some shit I probably wouldn't be able to put in my damn mouth without throwing it all up. But I'm proud of all of them. They all could finish that and they all did it like champs. So I'm proud of them. As for the teams, Camilla chose Corey, CT with Ashley, Nelson with Nicole, and so the first course was a cook, what I just said, of them eating that nasty shit. They like each had a table, I think 3 different sections, and basically CT and Nicole got there first. Yeah, CT and Nicole got there first, so they picked their table. I think it was silkworms, crickets. I think I seen some baloo eggs or some rotten eggs or something like that. I wasn't trying to pay attention to that because I knew once I seen what they were eating, I turned my head and wasn't paying attention. Of course, CT and Nicole finished first. No, Nelson and Nicole finished first. CT and Ashley finished second, and Camilla and Corey last. So then they get the balance across this rope, meaning they got the balance like on the rope, and they got like little ropes hanging down that they also help them maneuver around. But as they're passing, they got to make sure they pass it to the person too. And if you fall, you basically got to restart it all over. And I think at that part, yeah, like CT, Corey, yeah, the first time and I would have did that, I would have took the time penalty to and would have ran it down. Of course, CT, he couldn't do it because he was big and post thing with the wiggling like he was on some water on the surfboard. I wouldn't even much attempt to try that. I would have told him, just give me my damn penalty because that fall didn't look cute. But once they fell, you see them, they slowly going down. So that was good. They weren't getting a straight fall down and then before they hit the ground, they get a bungee like they normally do. Because, you know, normally when they do a height challenge, they normally, you free fall and it bungee you before you even touch the ground. So that was good that it was like slowed down and before they get the ground and they did it. And as that was going, CT and Ashley, CT and Ashley was the first attempt. They got the CT and Ashley, they failed, so they had to do it. Corey and Camilla, they did it. The only person that did it was who the other team? The only one that could do it was I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm all over the place, to give me. Nelson and Nicole, they did it. They was the only one that successfully did it. Then you found out they got to go across the swamp. And then they had to go across the swamp. Nicole, girl, I don't know what you was thinking, taking your damn shoes off. Why you just didn't walk your happy ass in that swamp and just get your little puzzle piece and move on? You had to extend your time more by taking your damn shoes and socks off. I guess you thought you weren't going to be doing something else in the crowd water that. I don't know what you was thinking there, but yeah, they did that. Everybody did that. The team is still in the same. Like in what position they all stayed the same, consistent. Nelson and I ain't gonna remember the teams right now. I'm telling y'all for the job. I ain't gonna remember the teams, but as you can see, they did it, and I ain't lost my damn play. Yeah, they got to get through the swamp. Corey and Camilla catches up to Ashley and CT. Ashley fall again. They take it. But like I said, Corey and CT, they both decided to take the time penalty. So they all equaled up to the same time, taking that 30-minute time penalty. And as they was going through it, they had to finish this last puzzle after they got to the swamp because they already had their pieces from day 1 and day 2. So by the time they got there, it was this final darn puzzle. It was the final puzzle. And Nelson and Nicole, they got to the next puzzle. They move on. Corey and Camilla tried. They tried to, yeah, I'm past that. Nelson and Nicole make it to the puzzle first. CT and Ashley second. Nelson and Nicole, they argued, but did Nelson and Nicole finish the puzzle? Nelson and Nicole. Yeah, they finished. CT and Ashley catch it up. They argue, but they finish. They finished. Basically, CT and I can't remember these people's names. CT and Ashley and Nicole and CT, they both finished it. Now the problem in the way it ended it was with Camilla and Corey. She didn't want to take the time penalty, and seemed like they weren't each happy with their teams. Like, I guess y'all should have thought smarter about that, or thought differently about that and chose y'all teams wisely. I guess y'all were just going like, he's strong, let me get him. He's strong, let me get him. And y'all didn't think this too. I think that by the end of it all of this day too, everybody was tired of their partners. Emma, Camilla, and Corey, they couldn't muffin in the thing in peace. Corey wasn't here for that final puzzle. Camilla said in her confessional, look, he looked like he about to pop, and I know he got a temper. I'm not fit to deal with his temper. We just gonna move on, do the puzzle. I ain't gonna say too many words to you or less. We just gonna do the puzzle and see can we move this puzzle as fast as possible. Cause as of right now, the other teams, it ended with Camilla and Corey. So they still working on their puzzle. The other teams that completed theirs and they gone. So we don't know them two places yet. But Camilla and Corey, they arguing. I thought for a second, Nelson and what's his name, partner Ashley. Yeah, I thought that was gonna argue and get into it. You see nobody that was doing it. They was up there arguing if they were moving their pieces. Now why why Camilla and Corey couldn't do that, I don't know, but they let the best get over them and they let both of them being frustrated and get the best of them, and they basically got into it. They first off didn't read the board correctly or didn't understand what the board said. And with him being frustrated and Camilla trying her best to keep his head level-headed, but they can at least finish this puzzle where the biggest go on top and the biggest go on the bottom and the smallest go on top. They couldn't much finish the puzzle and anything because they ain't read the board to see what was going on. I guess they didn't read the board. I think that's what they said. Because as they got frustrated, you could see Corey getting more and more frustrated as he was going. So as he was going, and I think Camilla said something to him that he didn't like. So he thought he was done. The producer say, no, y'all ain't done yet. Y'all got to go back. And then they realized they didn't read the board correctly or didn't understand what the board said to understand what they did wrong. So now they stuck. Camilla got all this pressure on her being there. She's a strong athlete and a strong player to this game. And she crying in her confessional saying that I wish I would have picked my partner better. I got so much pressure on me because I am basically a veteran in this show, and everybody put this weight on my shoulder, and that best the way it went there. Corey freaking the fuck out, look like he about to snap in 2 seconds. Camilla frustrated, crying, look like she don't want to fill in the puzzle. So we'll have to see next Tuesday to see if they got their shit together and finished the puzzle, or did they freak out and just took the time penalty. Now y'all didn't took one damn time penalty. Y'all want to make it 2? But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Y'all let me know what y'all feel about it, and tell me your thoughts and concerns. If I left something out, leave it in the comment section. Didn't mean to mean nothing. Now, I basically got all the good parts that mattered the most. So, anyways, though, talk to y'all later. Bye.